The Kerala Governor Arif Muhammad Khan on Saturday has signed into law an ordinance passed by the ruling Left Democratic Front to amend the state's Police Act to punish those found guilty of spreading content by any means of communication, including social media, that is said to be derogatory or defamatory. Under the amended sections of the law, the accused may face up to 3 years in jail or a fine of 10,000 rupees or both. Well, let's take a look at a couple of tweet reactions which have come in. Shashi Tharoor has tweeted, he says, this law can and will be challenged in the courts because any political attack on social media against a party or class of persons, Sanghis or libtards, etc., could attract its provisions. It must be revised to narrow its application to flagrant cases of abuse and threats only. P. Chidambaram says, shocked by the law made by the LDF government of Kerala, making a so-called offensive post on social media punishable by 5 years in prison. Sneha Merikoshi joins us for more on this. Sneha, what triggered the Kerala government to do this?
Well, in fact, Vishnu, the context of this, what the Kerala government has been claiming is the increasing complaints that the government has got from eminent people from within the society, be it cultural or social leaders, about how people's images have been tarnished and attacks have been, there have been cyber attacks on various people. So that's really the backdrop with focus on women and children is what the Kerala government has been claiming. However, in response to a lot of criticisms from the opposition in Kerala and beyond Kerala also, what the left government really, now the Chief Minister has issued a fresh statement saying that in no way there will be, this amended Police Act is not going to be used against freedom of expression or non-partisan media journalism. In fact, he goes on to then further explain what I told about the context of attacks against individual liberties, against women and children, obscenity, propaganda on cyberspace, and saying that there was only so much that the police could do earlier, and it's based on, in response to the complaints that he has received, that this kind of an action has been taken. However, he's also said that the government will consider the constructive criticism and suggest that and suggestions that have come forward in this regard. So this really being the state government's official response, but a lot of criticism in terms of this new amendment, which is which allows imprisonment up to 3 years or even 10,000 years, and even the police can go ahead and...
All right, Sneha, I'm just interrupting you now because we need to take this short break. We'll be back with the very latest in just the next few moments.